Okay, let's give an update on what's happened. I did a few things off camera here. Uh, we spent a lot of time just hauling all the loot from the hunting camp raid. As you can see, we got a lot of meat, a lot of storage products stored up for the winter. It is winter time. It is winter now. We do have cold temperatures outside, and we've got hard snow coming down. Uh, The other thing I did was I went ahead and put in a small poker table here. This poker table will help people with recreation, so that's a good thing. The more recreation we can have, the better. Um, I did move this sort of storage area for wood and chunks over to the side here. I built a room off to the side, and I'll tell you why I did that here in a second. But we built a little section over here to manage the wood, manage the chunks, so that we can build our blocks and things over here, and then take it over into the warehouse to store it. I did move the two turrets that I had just sitting here. I just moved them over here to the side, up here, to give me additional protection on this upper wall if anyone gets through the opening up here. The other thing I did was we're working on the fire trap on the wall down here to the south. Now the whole idea here is if anybody attacks us from anywhere along these sides or along these sides, I'll leave one door open here. They will naturally come into this area because they always try to follow the easiest path in. And if there's a valid path, I can leave this door open, and let's say leave this door open. They'll come in, come down this way. I gotta open up that door too. Leave that door open. So they'll come in, come around this way. And this will have hay in it and the wooden barricades so that we can bring them into this, set this on fire, and have them do damage to themselves as they try to get through the fire to attack us. Very similar to the fire trap I have up here. Not quite as elegant as this one because I really didn't make this one wide enough given the mountains. I could have mined this out, but I didn't bother. Probably something I should think about in the future. We also have our prisoner here. This is the prisoner that we're going to try to convert into a mining specialist. Let me talk a little bit about prisoners and recruiting. Now, I'm kind of role-playing on this because I'm saying in my ideology and in my game, everybody has to convert to my ideology. My ideology is this Asgardian, collectivist tunnelers, with all of these different memes. And again, one of the things that you see down here, let's see, where is it? Diversity of thought, neutral. So again, you can have some ideologies where they want to have diversity of thought. Here, let me show you here. You can, if I decide to, where is it? I could make it intense bigotry, moderate, mild. Intense bigotry, you can guess. Highly appreciated and exalted if you have diversity of thought. You can actually set things up so that you want to have different ideologies in your colony. In my case, I don't want multiple. It doesn't hurt me if I do, but I don't want multiple ideologies. So this guy, actually, if you look at him, his ideology is this Nuchadian cult. You actually click on it, you can see these are supremacists and cannibals. I don't want a cannibal running around in my colony. So, god of eating, I like that. Cannibalism preferred, honorable for slavery. So they have their own set of values. Now, what I want to do is I want to get this guy converted so that he doesn't run around all the time under his needs looking for things like why is he sleeping on the ground? Looking to get, eat human meat and things like that. Let's just get rid of that. Have you should. There we go. He's going to go over to his bed anyway. All right. So what I'm trying to do with this prisoner then is I want to reduce his will. I'm gradually working his will down. Once I reduce his will, then I will try to convert him. And when we do a convert, I'll try to convert him to my ideology. Once I've got him converted to my ideology, then I will try to reduce his resistance. And then once I get his resistance reduced through reduced resistance, then I will go and recruit him and try to make him a member of our colony. So that's just wanted to give you a little quick view as to how I'm going down the process of recruiting people. Some of the other things I've done is I put in some training dummies here. These are kind of neat. You use these to increase your dexterity play. Allows you to increase your melee attack. So again, we've got some training dummies here for people to beat up on and stuff like that. Now, the reason I cleared all this out is I need the space. In research, I have completed microelectronics. And you can see microelectronics is a big step. It gives us to medicine production, screen, shields, transport pods, autocannons, precision rifling, multi-barrel weapons, and just you need this as a base for everything going forward. What this unlocks is some of these high-end weapons, but it also unlocks a comms console, which means I can communicate with starships that are going overhead and trade with them, and a high-tech research bench. This high-tech research bench is rather expensive in resources, but you need the high-tech research bench to research any of these further technologies. So my plan was, right now I'm currently using these simple research benches. I'm going to make a high-tech research bench. And you can see it's very expensive, 250 steel and 10 components. My thought process was to build it somewhere down here, and then to make it, one of the things I want to do with this research bench is put it in its own area that nobody's going to go into, and sort of wall it off. Try to either wall it off something like this, and I want to leave space off to the side here because the space on the side is for the next thing I need to do, which is called a multi-analyzer. Multi-analyzer will build me something that sits next to the high-tech research bench. It's a 2x2 section, and it will allow me to research quicker. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one step further. I'm probably going to, and I haven't decided exactly how I want to lay this out. Maybe I'll put this here, maybe I'll put it up there. But I want to make this room in itself with sterile tile, because again, sterile tile, when you get sterile tile, you have sterile tile stacked with, and this sterile tile increases the room cleanliness. And one thing about the research is the cleaner the room, the faster you can research. So my thought process is I want to build a room over here that only has one entrance, put sterile tile in it, put the high-tech research bench, eventually research the multi-analyzer, put it in there, and then, because I'm putting sterile tile in it, I may want to make this room big enough to put, let's go ahead and remove some plans here and see sort of what this looks like. Maybe put some beds in here and actually turn this into a hospital. So I'd have a sterile environment for the research, and I'd have sterile environment for some beds in here. So that's sort of the thought process around what I want to do as far as building a sort of a clean room for both the hospital and the high-tech research. So that's sort of one other thing. And again, I don't have the sterile materials research yet. We're working on that right now. We'll get that done, and then we'll build that out. I've got to figure out how exactly I want to put this together. Now the sterile tiles are expensive. I think they cost like 6 silver a piece. I do have a lot of silver here, so I should be able to lay out a pretty good sterile environment for the high-tech research bench and the hospital. The other thing that's going on is I've got 1 hour to accept or lose a quest. This quest is called Paid Battle. Um, this is a pretty good quest. It's from the other Viking clan. Um, they say their caravans are being harassed. They need us to draw 3 groups of pirates away from them. I want you to signal the pirates to draw them away from the caravan towards you. The first group of pirates will be, essentially 3 mercenary gunners, 4 pirate gunners, 1 grenadier, and 1 EMP person. 2 similar groups will follow. If you accept, the pirates will arrive within 4 days. Now, the reason I like this is we can get an orbital beam targeter, which again brings down laser beams from a satellite, blows everything up. Hyperweave, very difficult to find, but really not that much, as far as being able to make anything with it. A lot of silver. Or I could get it with an Exalt helmet. This increases psionic ability, and a bionic leg. This is the big deal. I like this bionic leg. Or an Exalt robe, again, increases psychic sensitivity, makes you a better Psycaster. Or plasteel. Plasteel is really important later in the game. And while this may not be as valuable as a bionic leg, the plasteel is key for making a lot of stuff. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to accept it for the plasteel in the robe. Now, that means within 4 days, in the middle of winter, in hard snow, with freezing temperatures outside, I'm going to get, 3 raids of these guys. Now, bear in mind, I also have another quest out there that's still active called Protecting Allies, where if I protect these guys and I've got 11 days to go on this, I'm going to get a size 2X mech cluster is going to land on me. So I'm expecting a lot of fighting here in the next 10 days of this game. And the 10 games we're going to be fighting in the snow. It's going to be cold. It's going to be dangerous. But hey, I think that's what makes this fun. So I'm going to go ahead and accept this paid battle, and I'm going to accept it for, oh geez, that bionic leg is really good. I know I can make bionic legs if I research up. Let's go ahead and accept it for the plasteel. Okay, the die is cast. Let's kick this off and watch a little bit more of the game as we play through this, and I'll think about how I want to build this this clean room. And I'm thinking, let's take a look here. Research bench. Build it here. I think I want to build it down in the corner here. So first of all, let's deconstruct that door. Build a wall. Let's see, where's the power running right now? Okay, I got power in the area, that's fine. Go ahead and run a redundant line of power here. Oh, you can see Nix is over here practicing his melee. Now, let's see. I think put the research bench over in the corner here. Yeah, I know it's bad temperature. Don't worry about it. Let's not build it quite yet. Maybe I just leave it like this. Let's open this up. Let's deconstruct this door. That's what I'm going to deconstruct this door. I know these guys are kind of like stuck in the bottom down here, but that's okay. They'll be fine. Yeah, alternatively, I could have tried to put the research bench over here. Botch construction. That sucks. Still armor heroes. Okay, good. So now I'll be able to put a sterile floor in here. Let's go to research screen. What do I want to do next? Now notice I can't research any of these because I don't have the high-tech research bench built yet. Let's see. Could get fire foam. Flak armor. Let's get the flak armor done. And let's go ahead and build that there. Actually, cancel that. Could turn this the other way. I gotta wait for him to finish building the power. Power's done. Build it here. Build walls up here. The idea is I want to isolate this room. I don't want anyone going into this room unless they have to. Either for research or whatever. So, okay, we'll do that. Put the multi-analyzer here. What does that give me room for bed-wise? I don't need a lot of beds. Make for a fairly big hospital. That may be bigger than I want to do. Let's try. Let's cancel this. Let's build this instead. This way. Make the room a little bit smaller. So we can put a bed there and a bed there. Multi-analyzer there. Cancel. Let's put the room. That big. Multi-analyzer there. Yeah, I can put 2 hospital beds here, and if necessary, 2 more there. Let's cancel that. Build that there. Build a steel door. Nope, steel door. Alright. So that's what I want to do. And then the other thing is we're going to go sterile tile. It's going to cost me 420 silver to do it, but it'll be worth it. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Cancel that for a second so they get the flooring done first. Let's put a light in here. Work faster with a light. We're obviously going to need a light for the high-tech research bench anyway. You don't want to be researching in the dark. Okay. Food. Lots of meals out here. Although the dogs are eating it. Let's take a look at the animal store. I got all these wolfhound puppies. I don't like the wolfhound puppies because they're going to eat tons of food. Let's get rid of them. And actually, this guy right here needs to be sterilized so I don't get as many puppies. Something I should have done a while back. Let's do this with herbal medicine. Okay. Be a responsible pet owner. Looks like the fungal gravel is coming in, so we're going to get a lot of more food here with the fungal gravel. Why is he being fed? He should be able to feed himself. Okay, well. I think... Do I have to... Oh, I see what I gotta do. I gotta remove the floors first. Add some... Oh! Nord's people. Well, this is not the group that I was expecting. This is... So this is... Budai's clan have arrived. Oh, that's a big group. So... These are all Vikings. So let's go ahead and force them over this way. So I need someone to come over here and open this door. It's going to take a while for them to... They said, I believe, that they were going to prepare for a while. Let's go check that out. They'll prepare for a while, then attack. Okay, good. That means I really don't need to do anything tonight. They'll probably attack tomorrow morning. So let's let this go. Again, the walls are closed, the doors are closed. They'll probably sit over in this area. If I open the door over here, they'll come all the way over here and try to come through, and that'll give me a chance to set up my defenses and, you know, set this one open pathway on fire so that they burn as they try to come in. Okay, good. I can move the turrets over there too, but I don't think it's going to take the turrets. First thing I want to do is make sure I get the door open, then I want to make sure I get somebody who's a ranged fighter. To equip with a flamethrower or the Molotov cocktails to set the path on fire. Beginning their assault. Okay. Time to wake everybody up. So... Elko, why don't you come down here and equip with... I want you to equip with... on a smoke launcher. Something I don't like about the shells. Makes it hard for me to see. Oh, there was Molotovs. Okay, so... Equip my Molotovs. I need somebody who's fast, so let's get grab Nyx. I want you to come over here and just come here to open that door. Start getting people into position. Put off this fight. So they're coming in. I got to get this door open or they'll try to like bash through the door over there. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, I know, Elaxa. Oh. You're drafted. You got to come up here too. Alright, come on. Hurry up, guys. Viper, you're fast. You go there. Open the door to give them a legitimate path through. Okay, so they now have a legitimate path into my base. Let's start getting everyone prepared here. Echo, I need you to come here. Let's see where the bad guys are. Ah, rats. They're trying to beat through the wall. This is not good. Are they all no, some are beating through the wall and some are coming over. So, alright, so I got to get people to fight the ones over here. So I got to split my forces. Not good. So let's get the turrets turned on. 50%, 60%, 50%. Okay. Okay, you come here. And I need you to throw. Why has he got a smoke leaf joint on him? He shouldn't be doing that. Drop that shit. Okay, okay. And I want you to throw another one over there. Now I need to get, let's get half the people. These three. I want you to come back over here to help protect against this. And let's get some gunners over there too. We'll take, you, and you. We'll run those back over too. It's a long way to run. I don't know if I'm going to get through the wall fast enough. And the guys that I've got to protect, these guys right here, these two can fight. So let me draft them. And I'll bring them over here to fight. And these two here, they need to hide. So I'm going to go sit them back over in there to be protected. Okay, move, 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 move. Okay. You come out. Here, here, Ranikaya, and Lobster. In fact, it should work pretty good. Let's see, where are they? Okay, here they come. What's it look like on the walls here? 33%, 23%. This is not looking good. Oop, fire. I don't care about it. Zone, clear home zone, that's the problem. Don't care about fire in the home zone. You go get your shotgun. These guys are going to get through the wall here before I get... Yep, see, you got through the wall. It's alright. It's alright. cavalry is coming. He's got a Dane axe. And he's good at melee. Yeah, looks like all these guys now are going to come through the wall here. Alright, let's see, what's the temperature in here? 403 degrees. Ah! That I didn't want to have happen. Well, hopefully once those burn up, that door will close. Oh, why are they... Interesting, I don't know why they're not trying to come down the tunnel. Alright, well, we'll see what happens. Shoot him. Good job. Shoot him. Yeah, they've got a legitimate path. Temperature in there, it's only 500, but they're beating up on the walls. Alright, so I don't know if I'm doing something wrong here. Maybe the barricades in the new version are considered path blockers, so they're not trying to go. Maybe I'll have to remove the barricades from here to get them to come into the fire trap. Okay, this is a more important fight. Where are you guys going? Back over here. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Okay, here comes the help. Okay, this side is done. 1, 2, 3. Okay, all 4 are dead here. Very good. Over here. How many enemies are left? So these guys are actually starting to take heat damage. Yeah, from the temperature. Okay. I think that's well under control. This side is definitely done. Let's go ahead and get someone to repair the wall there. Is everybody dead? They're all dead. Alright. Well. Okay. Let's take these two and let them go. Let's take this group. I don't think I need them to fight off this other group. I think I'm going to just let them go and let these guys go. Pick up their crappy loot. Now this is an interesting thing to note. Normally you need to just kill half of a group to get them to retreat, so we may only need to kill one more person here. 1 or 2 more people out of the total number that attacked. We've killed... killed 4 out of... how many we got here? 8, so we probably need to kill at least another 2. I'm not going to risk my people, I'm just going to sit here and wait. There's no sense for me to rush this. See, now they're coming through. Where's this guy going? See, this guy, they catch fire. Yeah, see, they're... fire alert. Oh, he's on fire, okay. I must have home zone up here. Yeah, get rid of the home zone. There we go. That's the power of a fire trap. And it looks like they are fleeing. So they've had enough. Let's go ahead and those guys go. Let this all burn out. You know, is there any no abrasive chemical interest? He's dead or dying. Yeah, there's no. I don't see anyone in here worth keeping. So the fire trap did work eventually, but it took them a while. They kept a lot of times trying to bash through walls. So we'll let that go. And I think we'll let this burn out. And I think that's where I'll let it go. I have to do some more setup here. Maybe I won't put the barricades in at the beginning. Maybe I'll put the barricades farther down and see if that makes a difference. And we're already hauling dead bodies. That's good. I got to get this wall fixed so my animals don't run away. Lobster, can you build the wall? Or who else is... Can you build walls? No. Okay. Let's get that wall built. That's the most important thing. Not assigned to construction. I need a constructor. Swarte, come up here and do this. Okay, we're safe there. We're gonna let this burn down. Who's starving? Go get something to eat. And that's where I'm gonna pause it. We'll see what happens next time.